right, and they were on their feet. I am really happy for her. That is, as you might imagine, former Polish coach giving her a hug there, who's been taken in by the Americans to increase their coaching knowledge.
Just again pulled her onto her toes, but managed to recover this time. You've got to stay on the platform and you have to lower the bar onto the platform.
Goryczeva of Kazakhstan next to up here. Originally posted 98 kilos for her opener, but has pushed the bar up to 102 kilos. So once again, the message is that warm-up has gone okay. And Goryczeva, runner-up in the Universiade, and she's right on the kilos that she contributed to a total of 227 in Kazan last July.
She originally posted 98, so 4 kilo increase here. She must be in good shape.
Hopefully. It hasn't been a perfect season. She's had a couple of competitions where she's failed to total.
She's going to at least get the first half underway. Very confident lifting. Looks like she didn't hear the down signal then.
And Goryczeva comes up to, or comes off to get her notes from Alexei Neve there, head coach. He's always carrying that shoulder bag, Alexei Neve. I'm wondering whether he's got the Kazakh team fortune in that bag. So Romela Begaj for Albania. Really struggled just before the Europeans. She was coming back from injury, and with only 2 successful lifts, but 2 lifts that ultimately earned her the bronze medal at 58 kilos. But then she moved up to the Mediterranean Games to this category and got another bronze.
Well, I hope you can see a replay from the side rather than overhead on this one. You'll be able to see that she just lifted her bum up as it came off the floor, sent her onto her toes. So hard to recover from there. Most lifts are won or lost right from the start. Bar was always out in front.
So there are other lifters out there. I wonder what they're going to do with the bar here. Begaj, 103 kilos. Well, she's got time enough to recover, because out on the stage comes the representative of the People's Republic of Korea, and their choir has turned up yet again. Flags waving, 40, 50 of them. Superb support for this woman who took a silver in the Asian Championships this year. And again, starting on the mark that she finished on in the snatch phase of that particular competition.
Sign that she's making good progress then. Absolutely nailed that first attempt.
Indeed, and another lifter who is moving up from 58 to 63 kilos, and another lifter who only managed 2 lifts in getting that silver medal in the Asian Championships. So you can see that someone like Milka Maneva, with 3 good lifts, will keep herself in touch and will perhaps profit.
Well, we should be seeing her after this lift. Natasha Novikova.
Yeah, representing Belarus, world champion in Paris on the eve of the London Olympic Games, but that was at 58 kilos. Yet another lifter moving up, Olympic bronze medalist in Beijing at 53 kilos. She's been a prolific achiever for Belarus.
Yeah, really increasing in body weight though, 53, now up to 63 category.
But she's done that over 5 years.
Still a big increase. She's not exactly tall for this category. Very short, very stocky, but, you know, perfect levers again for the sport. Obviously decided that dieting is not for her. That's the kind of angle we want to see there. Great position all the way through the lift, sitting very straight at the bottom.
Romela Begaj, Albania. Segnetem, drugie podejście.
So Romela Begaj has got to come out, and immediately under pressure because of the first failure. I noticed this at the Europeans, and I really don't like the face slapping. I know you're going to explain it in a different way.
David, when you've got a lifter that's just been sat in the back there for 2 or 3 minutes waiting for their turn, it's so easy to switch off, and a quick slap, whether it's on the shoulders, around the cheeks, legs, whatever, really does fire you up. Gets that adrenaline going.
Well, the hips were so far behind, and you can't chase the bar like that, and she's now under real pressure. No, I take your point. I don't mind the slap on the shoulders, the back, or anything like that. I'm just saying, find another way than hitting the face.
So now, a squeeze of the ears is good. Yeah, it's each to their own. It's what they respond to, and if that's how she responds, then whatever it takes. It's not like we're coming in here and they're giving a massive wallop. It's nothing more than a.
But it is
adrenaline.
To be honest, I mean, both at IWF level and European level, it really, we've asked them to outlaw that sort of activity. Find another way.
You don't make the same comments about the guys, though.
No, we don't make the same comments about the men. But strangely enough, there isn't as much of that activity that you see compared to the women. Nonetheless, there you can see the order at the moment, but still worth mentioning that Tima Tureyeva of Russia yet to start, Deng Mengrong of China yet to start, and Begaj under real pressure now because nobody else wants 103 kilos, and she's on her own out here. And this, of course, would only put her up into second place. Jo Hok Hyang of People's Republic of Korea leading with 103, but Begaj, even if she gets this, won't go into the lead because she's that bit heavier.
Well, that was better. Still has to take a step forwards, though. She had to dig deep for that one. Well deserved.
Well, this is deja vu for me because you might remember in Tirana in the European Championships, she's really an athlete who gives her coaches heart attack and heart flutters. And of course, she's got the 103 to stay alive in the overall competition, but her aspirations have been limited. She would have been looking to get the 103 build at least to 105, and then possibly 107 or 108.
Yeah, I've seen her looking a lot more confident than that. That really was a shame to see, but she dug deep, and she's still in the competition.
Now, Tima Tureyeva for Russia. From the south of the country, close to North Ossetia. Junior European champion 2 seasons ago. That was at 69 kilos. She's now reverted to 63 kilos, where she won the junior world title 2 seasons ago.
Super strong, like a teammate yesterday, very strong in the upper body. These Russians address the training slightly differently, do spend a lot of emphasis on working upper body. I can't understand why, to be honest. Okay for stability overhead, but you don't need the biceps, you don't need the triceps here. You need everything in lower back, glutes and legs.
But unlike her teammate Shadrina, who was fortuitous last afternoon or last evening in the women's 58 kilo competition at the age of 31, Tureyeva only 19. So Deng Mengrong, absolutely the lightest of the class.
Got good extension, but wasn't a powerful extension. You really do have to generate as much upward momentum on that bar as you possibly can, and China coming a little unstuck in the last few categories.
Jumping
back as well, that might be what cost her.
Yeah, we sort of in a funny sort of way, Michaela, we've come to expect, haven't we? You know, Chinese athlete to go out and do 1, 2, 3, no bother, no problem.
Well, it's nice to see they're human as well. The Chinese are here to be shot at this competition. Everybody's trying to knock them off the top spot, but the Chinese are staying composed, staying focused, and generally executing in most categories.
But she's, you know, every child. I mean, you can accept one slip up, but
you can just see here the weight card. So on there, the lifters put down the weights that they want to take. They have 2 opportunities to increase those weights each time a signature is needed.
So this for the lead, her second attempt, 105. It's what she posted. One thing we've noted with the Chinese all the way through these championships so far, they stick to their plan.
Well, that was a lot better. Shame she couldn't have nailed that one on the first attempt. That was much more confident.
Well, as I said in the introduction, 113 kilos in the national games.
Maybe almost came out a little complacent, maybe, from the warm-up. Great angle to look at. Extended, threw her shoulders back a fraction, but jumped backwards to compensate. Absolutely in the groove when she received that. Looks effortless.
So Goricheva up to 106 kilos. Yopok Yang proposing to come back with a 5 kilo increase on 108. Turieva looking for a 5 kilo increase to 110. And here's Novikova with a 3 kilo increase. Remember, she's got a terrific record, but 63 kilos is a new adventure for her.
Well, I love the speed. She really is in new territory here, having not shifted these kind of weights before in competition. Extra body weight has done her the world of good. Yeah, threw the shoulders back, jumped back, left the bar out in front. I've always had a criticism of how close her hands are on the snatch. I guess with having such short levers, that's where she needs to be.
But in her time, European champion, world champion, Olympic bronze medal. And there, the state of play, you can see Deng with that recovery on the second attempt, putting her ahead there by that considerably lighted her body weight over the Russian. And it's going to be Novikova to come back out here on 106 kilos. Goricheva's gone to 107. Yopok of North Korea at 108. Turieva at 110. Deng at 108 at the moment.
What's the best way to...
She probably felt like she was running out of room on the platform to steady herself then. Oh, that's a real shame. Did all the hard work.
Yeah, I'm sort of slightly shocked about that, because I was thinking what a really good recovery, and then how did she manage not to complete that? Well, let's have a look. Now she's going to walk forward there. You can see the 4 metre platform. She actually still has some room.
Yeah, shoulders just went. Shoulders came out of lock.
Yeah.
Oh, there they go. Just wonder if she's going to stay at 63. I think she's probably better suited as a 58 lifter.
Well, if they're going to experiment, this is the year in which to do it.
And you get the gains as well, training heavy.
So Goricheva for Kazakhstan back on the stage for her second attempt, and this is a 5 kilo improvement that she's looking for here, and this would be a personal best. She lifted 104 in the Asian Championships, and there it is, a kilo to the good.
Looking to the scoreboard. You don't ever look to the scoreboard as a lifter. If in doubt, come off and give it, punch the air, show that you think you've got it. If the referees are in doubt, you've at least got half a chance of convincing them it was a good lift. Very comfortable lift.
Alexei doesn't change, does it? It doesn't matter, man or woman, lightweight, heavyweight, doesn't matter. He's
passionate.
He's passionate. Now, Yopok Huang, and here's a improving lifter, 20 years of age. Now this is 5 kilos up on her previous personal best.
You'd expect it, having increased 5 kilos in body weight as well. Oh, just on her toes there, really couldn't pull it back onto her heels. Puts a tremendous amount of strain on the shoulders when trying to fight it.
Pozostawiamy 108 i seria podejść trzeci. China 7-10.
Well, no one's running away with this.
No, it's very close to. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 lifters still in the competition. 4 lifters all, well, I say 4, yeah, 4 all calling roughly the same weight. So it's going to be very, very close for the medals here.
Now Deng, she got 105, now she's looking for 108, so actually being quite conservative.
Maybe a sensible call there. That's a great call from the Chinese. I think it's important to stay in contention and not gamble everything. Yes, she's well capable of more, we know that, but maybe today, condition that she's feeling, 108 I think was a sensible call.
Yeah, potentially she's got a clean and jerk of 138, so they may feel that, as you rightly say, to keep her in touch, and then she can come and try and damage the rest of the field in the second half. So the bar going up a kilo, but surely not going to stay there for Yopok Huang for too long. Can't believe it. She's going. All right, she is, of course, taking the extra kilo because she took the extra time whilst the Chinese lifter was on the stage. So
she's also heavier than Deng of China, therefore needs this extra kilo to go for a medal. This will guarantee her a medal now, if successful. If not, Deng is guaranteed at least a bronze.
Still got Turieva of Russia alive in the competition, and Goricheva. So
she's got it. That pushes China out. Well, I say it pushes China out of the medals. China's still there at the moment. 2 lifters left to have the opportunity to take the medals. This is going to be so close. Every lift counts now, David.
So the People's Republic of Korea go into first place now in the snatch phase. Down into second, Deng Meng Rong, but currently in third place, Goricheva on 107 versus Timur Turieva of Russia, and it's Turieva to take her second attempt. This is a 5 kilo increase, and of course this would zoom her right into the lead. And 21 years of age, potentially one of their lifters for the future.
very confident lifting.
Podejście zaliczone i medal w tej chwili już pewnie za prowadzenie w tej chwili.
Yeah, workmanlike. So she takes the lead. She's got one more attempt here.
Great extension, very fast into receiving position, sits lovely and straight. Very technically proficient.
Stop the clock. Zatrzymujemy zegar. 111 koledzy. Goriczewa goes up. But the same lifter.
So Kazakhstan to respond, puts the bar to 111 kilos. Now, body weight may come into play here, and the Russian is lighter than the Kazakh lifter. So Goricheva just focusing on what she thinks she can do without worrying about what the Russian might do. Currently, she's out of the medals in 4th place, so she needs to make this. This is a big personal best for her. This is 7 kilos up on anything she's previously lifted in this division. And that failure has cost her the medal, and it's kept Deng Mengrong in the medals as a result of that. Deng Mengrong on 108 kilos. Tadeva of Russia on 110. And splitting them, of course, the Korean Jo Pok Kyang. But now, Tadeva, having got 110 kilos, is the winner of the snatch. Now it's a question of putting on an extra couple of kilos to try and give her a little bit of a cushion going into the second half. But in terms of posted clean and jerk openers, she's right up there in the mix with the big weights there around the 130 kilo mark, so this would be very helpful.
She's in a nice position here, having already secured the gold, but any additional lead you can get is always welcome.
This is definitely going to stretch her.
Oh, she's on her toes, fighting to stand up. Great effort. 3 out of 3, David. Gold medal.
Yeah, gold medal with a little bit of an icing, because remember, at 61.58 she is the second lightest of the class, so she's got that in her favour as well. 3 good lifts and a deserved lead of a couple of kilos at the halfway stage. In fact, that lead of 112 is 3 better than Jo Pok of the People's Republic of Korea, and 4 better than Deng Mengrong of China.
Sat into such a deep position there. See that position from the front, see how close she was to bum touching the floor. She must have been pretty close.
Well, very interesting, isn't it, Michaela? Are we looking at someone who is, she's certainly a rising star, but there you can see the figures there, and you can see why she's at the top. 3 completed lifts, and you've got to go all the way down to 8th place to Milka Maneva to see another athlete who actually completes the set. So Jo Pok with 3 kilos to make up, and Deng with 4 to find, and then with 5 to find, Karina Goricheva of Kazakhstan, and then with 9 to find, Romela Begay, just getting that last 3rd attempt for Albania. And realistically, all of these lifters, well, it would be a seismic shock if